Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden, and today we're back with one of our the fifth last Rammstein video. 5 more to go, including this one, and then we will be switching over to whoever is still winning in the daily band poll on Patreon, which at the moment is Nightwish. So that should be Nightwish coming up soon. They're 4 votes off from winning, with Amon Amarth following by 4. If you go over to my Patreon and scroll through, it's public. Anyone can go vote on it. You just have to have a Patreon account. You don't have to be subscribed to me in any way to be able to vote on it. And that'll be our new daily band. Whoever wins that after these next 5 videos. So today we're going to be checking out Rammstein's Der Meister live at Bizarre Festival 1996. I think that's Der Meister. Sorry, mispronounced it. Another one from Bizarre Festival. It's been a while since we've been back to visiting Bizarre Festival. We did a bunch a while back, but we haven't seen any in a while, so it's nice to come back. I enjoy the show quite a lot, as you guys have heard. With their younger at this age, they're obviously young at this age. I think the band had only been around 2 years at this point. I think it was 1994, if I remember correctly, when they started. If I'm wrong, sorry about that. Either way, they're still pretty fresh at this time. They're still young. They're still finding, their identity they become to now. And I just find they had a lot of energy at this time, and I really enjoyed. I'm hoping to see that again on this song today. Let's check it out. Yeah, his young voice, those yell screams that he does sound so much better too. Gotta turn this one up though. The volume's a little low. Yeah. Hardy breaking shit. Not even through the whole song yet, we're already breaking average shit.
Es wird kein Erbarmen geben. Lauft, 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 um euer Leben. Die Wahrheit ist ein Vorauswind, kein Engel kommt, euch zu rächen. Diese Tage eure letzten sind, die Städten wird es euch zerbrechen.
That riff is catchy as fuck. His vocal work is so much better when he was younger. As anyone, pretty much.
fühlst das Verderben.
It wasn't as crazy on the keyboard either, just kind of standing there playing here. Like, just kind of stands there for the most part. I love the drum parts this one too. I just love the. It's nothing. Ooh, excuse me. It's nothing too complex. Just a cool beat to play on. It just seems like it'd be really cool to play the drums on this song. Nice. Now the question here is, does he run off stage right away because of his stage fright, or does he really just need to hurry and go get a drink or something before coming back out, or is there a change? Knowing what I know now, knowing that he's stage fright a lot, it makes me wonder if he rushes off because of the stage fright there. Alright, let's go get some lyrics. Another cool thing about their doing the Bizarre Festival is it's stuff from their first album, I believe, is all that was out at the time. If I'm wrong there, sorry again. If not, first and second album. Maybe demos as well. Their early music still has a little bit of that punk element that I know a lot of them played in punk bands and stuff like that before they got together as Rammstein. And you could still kind of pick up that feel from them, especially here at Bizarre Festival. Even just looking at the drummer, he's got the orange shorts that are cut off at the end and all that. It's much of a punk style. Obviously, they already got the start of the industrial metal get-ups going on here too. So you can see they're like transitioning over to that. But they still have a lot of elements of their punk, I find. I just sometimes in the playing, stuff like that from their early stuff, you can hear elements of it. And I find that's really cool. It's a nice mix. I actually have really been enjoying anything from Bizarre Festival that has to do with their early music. It just sounds really cool. Now, lyrics. Run. Because the Master has said us, we announce the downfall, the rider of malice, yawn, feed his ulcer of envy. The truth is, like a thunderstorm, it comes to you. You can hear it. To announce it is oh so bitter. It comes to you in order to destroy. Because the night lay in death, we announce the doomsday. There will be no mercy. Run, run for your lives. The truth is a choir of wind. No angel comes to avenge you. These days are your last. It will break you apart like little sticks. It comes to you as corruption. The truth is a choir of wind. No angel comes to avenge you. These days are your last. It will break you apart like little sticks. I mean, it mentions angels in your last day, but I to a certain degree, it sounds like someone. At the same time, I was going to say it sounds like someone maybe dying and going to hell, but half the other part of the song, it just doesn't sound like it. So let's just go see what they think it is. Der Meister is about God, as Christian Flake Lorenz keyboard states in an interview. Flake, Der Meister is about God. It is also one of Rammstein's few songs in a major key. I think that might be why it stuck out to me a little bit here too, the major key. Sometimes I don't, when I'm just listening, I don't pay attention. I'm not listening to hear if it's in major or minor keys. Sometimes I don't even really notice. Even though it is a clear distinction, I just don't really pay attention to that so much when I'm listening. But I think I said the same thing on the other one that was in a major key, that it kind of stuck out a lot. I find when they do songs in major key, it does stick out a lot, even when you're not paying attention to that fact, just because everything else is in minor, right? So you just don't, your brain automatically picks it up, but you don't really notice. I like how when they quoted Flake from an interview, they literally just said the same thing that they say, is Der Meister is about God, and his exact quote is the same thing. They could have just said that, it would have saved me time right there. I can see it now, like looking at the lyrics. You can see that it's about God. Probably from a certain point of view, obviously. There's a bunch of different religions that have God, right? I'm not sure exactly which one they'd be looking at. Other than that, as expected, the Bizarre Festival performance was great. Picked up on a few extra things we hadn't seen in a while, like noticing the flake doesn't really move on the keyboards here. Nobody did too much. The bassist did that little shuffle with his feet over the side. Excuse me again. It was cool. At least he was doing something, right? And the drummer stood out to me a lot on this one, and I thought it was a really cool drum beat. I think that this might be one of the few songs where the drums was actually the part that got me into it the most. Just because I feel like I would love to play that on the kit sometime. It just felt like it was fun to play. It looked like just playing it would be a good time. Other than that, after that, it would come down to the vocals. I think I loved his vocal work on this one. In his early years, again, I just can't get over how much I enjoy his early work. His early vocal work. It just sounds amazing when he was still, at a pretty young age at this time, probably in his 20s, I figure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. I'm also on Patreon if you'd like to subscribe and help out the channel. Also, don't forget about the poll that I mentioned at the start if you'd like to get your last chance to vote in the next few days. And other than that, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.